What's up, everybody? You're listening to Podcastrophe. You can find us by searching Podcastrophe on all of your favorite podcasting platforms like Podbean, iTunes, Spotify, and more. You can also find us at JourneyIntoComics.com. We drop a new episode every single Thursday. Be sure to subscribe to Podcastrophe to get the show and exclusive content. We record each episode live every Tuesday around 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, and you can watch that on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just follow Podcastrophe on any of those platforms, and be sure to chat with us. Also, be sure to check out the Journey into Comics Network and all of its amazing shows. Now, on with the show!
The following Journey into Comics.
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 Journey into Comics
Network.
Production.
Who's ready for Huggies?
Warning, Podcastrophe imminent. This is Podcastrophe with Nick and Tyler, and we're coming at you with a fistful of heritage on a podcast where anything goes and there are no safe spaces. This is Podcastrophe.
Like it, love it, yee! What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Podcastrophe episode 110. I'm your host, Dick, and I got my other co-host, Dave Linder.
What up?
And he's here for Huggies.
Damn right I'm here for Huggies. Always here for
Yeah,
Huggies.
you always immediately just give me a hug right away as soon as you get here.
I was born to hug.
I just remembered I went to Walmart yesterday to pick up a prescription. I have an inhaler now.
Do you have asthma?
I don't know. I might. That's the funny thing.
Oh, damn.
But as I was waiting for my 15 minutes of purgatory in Walmart,
Yep.
purgatorial 15 minutes waiting for my prescription,
Sounds like Walmart.
I was in the kitchen utensils aisle, and I saw this. I saw a spatula, and I wanted to check, like the sturdiness of the handle,
Right.
Because we have some like really shit spatulas upstairs. I mean, it was just like part of one of those fucking, like utensil pack
Right.
that's just cheap and quick. You can just get it, whatever. So I was just looking at those. Not that I don't have the money to buy one right now. I don't have the money for a $3 fucking spatula right now.
Feel the pain there, dog.
As I reached through to the spatula, one of the price tag clippy things snagged my fucking my forearm, and I was like,
Damn.
"Oh my god!"
Bleeding out at Walmart.
I did. I didn't bleed out, but I bled. I bled in Walmart, and
Not the first time there's been blood at Walmart.
no, not at all. No, I went to the doctor finally yesterday after waiting. I've had this respiratory thing going on for about 2 months now. A month ago, Miranda finally set up our doctor's thing online for our doctor's office out at SIA.
Oh, okay.
And the earliest they could get me in was a month later.
Damn.
So I went in. A month finally passed, and I went in, and I was like, I think I have an upper respiratory infection. Because I've been experiencing this wheezing thing. It's mostly when I lay down, or I'll wake up in the middle of the night after, again, laying down still. And
Right.
it's just this weird thing where I'll exhale, and then a second or two after I'm done exhaling, this vibration wheeze thing happens. It's such a delayed thing. It's so weird, and I've never experienced that before. It's you'd think the wheezing would happen while I'm breathing, but no, it happens a second or two after the exhale has finished. It's
Really?
it's this vibration right here, right near my trachea where my sternum starts, and it's just odd. So I told him about it. I was like, I'll wake up in the morning and go into these coughing fits for and there was one, I woke up at 4 a.m. on a Saturday.
Oh, shit.
I know, it sucked.
Especially on Saturday.
I woke up at 4 a.m. and I
felt like I needed to cough, and I didn't want to wake Miranda up, so I went to the bathroom. I, of course, started coughing, and then I couldn't stop coughing, and so I was like, I'm really awake now.
Yeah.
There's no going back to sleep, so I just went out to the couch, threw on YouTube. That was when I discovered Chris Rabb from like CKY and
Oh yeah, wow, yeah.
like Rabb himself. I found his podcast. He doesn't.
I didn't know he had a podcast.
It's called like it's like something like toilet break, or it's something to do with like toilets. It's like the shit break podcast or something.
Sounds like him.
And the episode I watched was April and Phil.
Oh, wow.
Margera. So it was really cool. He's mostly just had like his friends on there. That he had Bam on there, and that was like a really weird episode because they're sitting at this really long ass table. Rab's over here, Bam's over here, and Bam's just rambling about whatever. And this was like a year ago, so of course he's fucked up.
I say Bam is like pretty fucked up now.
Yeah. But yeah, so I'm sitting there watching that. And then I start going through like a bunch. I still haven't watched any of the CKY videos, but like I started going through like the making of Haggard. Have you seen Haggard?
I don't think I've seen it.
Oh my God, you need to see Haggard.
Really?
It's fucking fantastic. It's supposedly the real life story of Ryan Dunn's like getting dumped by his girlfriend after he found her cheating on her.
Really?
And she stabbed him in the eye with a fork.
Jesus. Sounds like Ryan Dunn though.
It's crazy. It's a crazy and it's super low budget, and it's you would love it.
It sounds right up my alley.
It's just stupid, and it made me really miss like the good old Viva La Bam days, you know.
Oh yeah. I watched me and my buddy Nick LaPlante used to watch CKY all the time.
Yeah.
Videos and shit.
Dude, I never watched the CKY. I watched Jackass, of course, but yeah, I never watched CKY.
That was like the start of it all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was. I mean, it's so confusing because there's CKY the band and then there's CKY the videos.
Yeah.
Which they're two separate things despite being the same people involved.
Yeah. Well, it's Bam's brother's band. Yeah.
Yeah, Jesse. He's the drummer. That's a band I always wanted to get into but never did.
I only know 99 Quite Bitter Things.
Yeah. I don't know that one.
It's like the...
I know the song called Sporadic Movement. And I only know that because I had season 1 of Viva La Bam, and it was on there. They had the music video that had Clutch, Mob Goes Wild.
Yes, I remember that. I remember that season.
Yeah. Turbo Negro, who was on the show. I
love Turbo Negro.
Never listened to him outside of that episode of the show.
Turbo Negro's great, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to listen to it now, see what I think about it. There's a lot of things that back in the day, I wasn't too fond of. So I wonder how that translates to now, given how much of like the local scene I've taken in, all these underground bands that we've brought through the Doom Room.
Your minds have expanded.
Absolutely. Like 10 years ago, I don't think I could say I liked Doom. I don't think I could say I like Doom metal at all. And now I can get down on some Doom.
I love me some Doom metal.
10 years ago, I hated Municipal Waste. I'd probably dig them now.
You hated Municipal Waste?
I was not a fan, no.
What?
And I even saw them live. I saw them. It was, I think, my third concert. Oh man, what a fucking lineup! Starts out, God forbid, Municipal Waste, As I Lay Dying.
Oh shit.
Before I liked them, so I'm pissed about that because I did not like them there, but now I love them. But given the time frame they were playing, I wasn't a big fan of their music at the time. I'm still not that big a fan of the older As I Lay Dying. Anyway, Children of Bodom.
Oh wow.
Lamb of God headlining.
Nice.
And this is coming off.
Sounds like a pretty badass show.
Oh fuck
really.
yeah, it was. It was at the Egyptian Room. Yeah, and it was just a couple months after Wrath came out, so they were on their Wrath tour.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, it was. Cody Clem was there. Yeah, what a fucking show. And Municipal Waste, I'm like, yeah, I knew who they were. I think a little bit before that, I went to a Narrow House show where they played two different a Municipal Waste song. So it was at the Skylight.
Yeah, Ray fucking idolized Waste.
Oh yeah, I know he did. And I think that has a lot to do with how Cardiac Arrest formed.
Yes, it's very similar feel.
Yeah,
I never got to see Municipal Waste. I've never seen them. I have seen Iron Reagan twice.
Yeah,
which is pretty much the same band.
Yeah,
I mean it's Tony, the lead singer, and the bass player who plays guitar in Iron. He's bass player in Waste, and he plays Iron Reagan. Plays guitar in Iron Reagan. But other than that, it's pretty much the same band. It's a little more punky.
Yeah.
And they're fucking fantastic. I saw them open up for Guar.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm spending my early morning just watching all these videos on YouTube. Eventually I threw up the BAM episode of Rab's podcast, and I was watching it, and I finally fell asleep on the couch. And I think what sucked was like, do I just stay up? Because I knew Tyler was coming over, I think, to get something or to talk or something like that. So I knew he was coming over early, like 9:30. So I was like, fuck. Do I even want to go back to sleep? Because I'm just going to have to make sure I get up by the time he's here. So luckily, I mean, even it wouldn't matter anyways because I was on the couch and I'd be right there by the door. So whatever.
Right.
So I think I set my alarm for like 9. Sure enough, I woke up. But no, it was just that wheezing, man. And it's just been a persistent problem. It's gotten better, and it's gotten worse, and it's gotten better. And finally I get into the doctor. I tell him all about it. And it's kind of cool because, like, she said something about giving me albuterol, which is the inhaler.
Right.
She's like, have you ever used that before? I'm like, no, never. And she explained. I was like, oh, it's an inhaler. Okay. And then I was like, what about prednisone, which is a steroid? And she's like, yeah, we can put you on that too. Awesome. You got any Xanax? Oxy?
You got some Oxys, heroin?
Yeah. Like, anything else you can prescribe me that I'm just going to suggest? Like, it was just crazy to me that I suggest. I mean, given it's just prednisone, whatever. Yeah. But I was like, prednisone? Yeah, we'll give you that too.
Okay.
Oh, I should have aimed higher.
Do you guys have cocaine?
You got ghosts in your blood. Do cocaine about it. That's one of my favorite fucking pictures. Doctors back in the day just used to be like, you got ghosts in your blood. Do cocaine about it. But so they prescribed me an inhaler and all that. I asked, they asked me if I had asthma or my family had a history of asthma. I'm like, I don't know. I don't have asthma. Maybe my dad had it at one point. I don't know. They're like, do you smoke? I'm like, I've vaped CBD for like 2 weeks and not very regularly in that 2 weeks. I just ran out. Didn't want to spend $45 on more. Yeah, I mean, it's like the highest concentration. I think it was like 500 or 750 milligrams of CBD. It was just the highest concentration they had, and the stuff Miranda got was, I think, 400, 200, like 300, 400. That did nothing.
Really?
And honestly, the whatever I got really didn't do much either. Tasted good. Cherry pie.
I never used any of that CBD stuff.
I'm sure it's great if you can find a way for your body to accept it. From what I understand, that's how weed works too.
Yeah.
THC, and you just got to find a way, the right way to ingest it to get you the high that you need, that your body can accept, that your mind will accept. Because the couple times I've smoked didn't go so well. The first time went really bad because I'd been drinking. I think I've told this before, but I've been drinking, and I had been drinking. Made me throw up, like, at some point after that. I upchucked in the middle of the Doom Room kitchen.
I think I was there that day.
Brett tried to get video of it. I don't think he succeeded. Video or pictures. I think he got a picture of, like, the after.
The after effect.
Yeah, that was great. And then after I ended up with like the worst fucking headache. It was the worst.
You kind of like comboed yourself.
I was writhing in pain. I've never had a headache so bad. It didn't go away until like I woke up at 3 a.m. I think we left by like 11 or 12, and I went straight to sleep. Woke up at like 3, and I was like, I feel fucked up still, but the headache's gone. Cool.
At least the headache's gone, yeah. And
then the last time I tried to smoke, just nothing. I just wasn't doing it right. I think I wasn't intaking properly, and it just did nothing. So
I'm not much of a smoker. I mean,
I want to be
on Facebook, but I've had a few times, and it took me like 3 times to actually feel anything.
I want to be. I would love to be more of a smoker, but my job doesn't allow it, for one.
Right.
And then, of course, there's the legalities of it in Indiana, which is hilarious because we have Indianapolis, Marion County. The prosecutor is dropping all future possession charges.
Really?
As long as it's below an ounce.
Okay.
And then I guess Tippecanoe County prosecutor weighed in on the subject and was like, "No, that's bullshit. If we have prosecutors in this county upholding whatever laws they want, we don't have counties, we have kingdoms. They have their own laws, and it's like we have a state, we have state laws. State law prohibits the use and possession of marijuana." I'm like, okay, I see your point, dude. But let's fucking Indiana needs to get with it. And
I think it'll be a while, but I think eventually.
I mean, we just overturned last year the fucking Sunday alcohol sale.
And that took how long to get?
Damn near a century.
So it might be that for marijuana as well.
So weird. I hate it, and that's not to say. So I think what a lot of people don't understand with the legalization of marijuana, like even if it was on a federal level, it doesn't necessarily mean your job's going to allow you to smoke marijuana. Yeah. And they're like, no, that's bullshit. If it's legal, they should allow it. It's like, well, the thing about companies are they're privately owned.
Yeah.
If they're your boss, you do what they say. If they have company policy, it doesn't matter what the fucking law is. It's legal to drink. We're allowed to drink, and apparently, that doesn't mean you can get drunk and then go to work.
Yeah, you can't drink on the job.
And you can't drink on the job. Yeah. It's the same exact concept.
Just because it stays in your system longer. For drug testing and stuff. Still.
Yeah, it's like you gotta watch out. I mean, I don't know how companies in Colorado or Washington, California, any of those places have changed their rules. I mean, again, it's up to the company. It's up to the company, and that sucks, but it's just how it goes.
Right.
It's just how it goes. So,
I'm in support of legalizing.
I absolutely am.
A smoker,
Yeah, no, I mean I'm not either, but it's the fact that it's a fucking plant and it's illegal. Yeah. It's nothing harmful. It's a natural thing. It helps people.
It does. It helps people a lot.
It helps people tremendously in a menagerie, as Tyler would say, of ways. It helps with cancer, it helps with pain, it helps with anxiety, and all these other fucking things. Seizures, Parkinson's, and tremors, and all that shit.
Wait, tremors?
Tremors,
graboids?
Not graboids.
Helps with that shit.
Yeah. Marijuana helps tremors. It gets rid of them. Gets rid of the tremors.
Tremors too.
That's all Burt Gummer really needed was some fucking weed, man. Smoke some weed. It'll get rid of them tremors.
Tremors are gone.
No more graboids and no more tremors movies. Please. Just stop.
No, man,
He's currently filming a new Tremors movie.
It's like, what, they're like 7 or 8 now, I think?
8.
Is it 8? Sweet.
8. Tremors 7 was the most recent one. And I think that's a couple years old now, which is weird because Kevin Bacon apparently is supposed to be doing like the first true direct sequel to the first movie, even though Tremors 2 was a direct sequel to the first movie. But
Kevin Bacon in the second one.
No Kevin Bacon.
Just the first one.
But it had the other guy. I can't remember his name, but it had the other guy from the first movie.
He's been in like all the other ones, like in all of them, hasn't he?
No, he was just in the first 2, but I can't for the life of me remember his name right now. But the guy who plays Burt Gummer, he's been in every single one of them, and including the TV series.
Oh, I forgot.
There was a Tremors TV series.
It's like Critters. There's like 7 Critters, and they have a TV series too.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought there was only two Critters movies.
No, there's like 7.
Wow. The more you know. But yeah, again, I'd like to just say, people, whoever listens, if you're for the legalization of marijuana, that's awesome. You're doing good things. You are with it. However, if it's legalized, that doesn't mean toke it up. I mean, you got to be careful if your job does not allow it.
Yep.
Keep a close eye on your company policy. See if they change anything. I mean, I'm sure if they were to change it, they would say something. Be like, "Hey,
it'd be a big
y'all can smoke now.
Just don't be high on the job.
Yeah, don't get high here, but fucking blaze it up at home, man.
Blaze it up.
Do your thing.
Blaze it up, homies.
I think part of the reason they wouldn't allow it still, one, because it's just they're gonna be lame like that. 2, there's no way to judge. There's no it's not like your blood alcohol content.
Right.
You can't just sit there and there's no way to test it and meter it, I guess. Or
well, you can
words.
You can do a drug test.
Well, yeah. I mean, if it's in your but it's going to be in your system, but
for like a week or so, I think.
But there's just no way to quantify how high you are.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no. I don't believe there is a direct way to quantify how high you are, which is what they would do for alcohol. You'd probably blow into a breathalyzer, and I've seen them do it at work. People have came into work drunk, and they're like, "Can you blow into this?"
Wasn't even a breathalyzer.
Yeah. So, oh, Dave.
I got the jokes.
Yeah, you did. It's funny. It's funny we were talking about what we were going to talk about, and that wasn't even one of them. None of this stuff has been any subject. It was just.
I have a topic.
It was just rambling. You got a topic?
One.
Let's hear it.
Reminded me. Talking about movies reminded me. Since it's getting close to the spooky season.
Yes.
This is the spooky season.
I mean, it technically is the spooky season right now. We are in October. We are almost halfway through October.
So therefore, the topic I want to talk about is about the Scream Queen, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, yeah?
Best Jamie Lee Curtis movie. Go.
Freaky Friday.
Oh, God, get out.
No, actually, True Lies. Let's go with True Lies. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know too many Jamie Lee Curtis movies. I would say
that or the original Halloween.
I need to watch the original Halloween.
You never seen the original?
However, I've seen the most recent one, which is a rebooted direct sequel to the first movie.
Right, yeah.
And it was excellent.
She's like the mom. She plays like the mom,
yeah,
right?
Mom and grandmother. Yeah, because her daughter's daughter, her granddaughter, wants to be more in her life, and her daughter, the mom, doesn't want. She's like, no, she's crazy. You don't want to be part of that. She'll drive you away. Like, I don't want you to get hurt. That kind of shit.
I need to see it because I've not seen it. I've heard
it's so good.
I've heard good things.
It was very excellent, and they did a really good job with Michael, in terms of I guess humanizing him in a way. Not in he's still a freaking badass. Okay. How the hell are you gonna kill him? Killer. But no, it's because there's always been this mystery of like, how does he keep going?
Right.
I don't know. I haven't seen any of the old Halloween movies,
that's
so
like how they're all great.
it's like Jason.
They're bad, but they're great.
It's like Jason. It's like, how does he do it?
The first two Halloweens, the first and second one, really, really good. And the other ones are good, but they get ridiculous.
Yeah.
I forget which one has Paul Rudd in it. That one's bad.
Was it H2O or
Might be
Resurrection?
I think it's Resurrection.
I think H2O had Coolio.
Yes, they showed Coolio.
I love Rob Zombie's Halloween.
I like
the first one.
The first one.
The second one is complete garbage.
That's hot garbage.
I've said this on the show before. I wanted to see it in theaters, didn't make it to the theaters. So when it finally came out on DVD, I lived right behind Walmart on 350, a Veterans Memorial for those classy folk.
Classy folk.
But one night, I think when I was living there at my mom's, I think I had like a cold or something. My throat was sore, so I went to Walmart to get some nice Tylenol, liquid Tylenol, cool breeze, severe cold.
Breeze.
And as I'm in the checkout aisle, I see Halloween 2 just sitting there. I'm like, fuck yeah, pick it up. I'm gonna watch this. Fuck, that was a terrible movie.
It's hot garbage.
God damn. If anybody out there has the opportunity to see Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, just fucking kill yourself.
Don't
kill yourself. Just don't watch it.
Don't watch it.
It's
so bad. That's my biggest, like...
It'll honestly probably ruin your day for like the next 3 months.
My biggest complaint of that movie is they try to make you feel bad for Mike Myers. And, like, I don't like horror movies that do that. Especially horror movies especially.
Yeah.
When they do, like, the different reincarnations, like, oh, you should feel bad for this guy. No. Like, the most recent Texas Chainsaw movie. I think it's just called Texas Chainsaw.
I haven't seen it.
Fucking garbage.
Yeah.
They literally, the whole movie, they're like, they make you feel bad about this guy. I'm like, you want me to feel bad for a guy that wears people's faces? Nah, dog. Like, he still wears faces.
They try to humanize people or these killers in the way of this is why they're fucked up. They're still fucked up.
Yeah.
There's still something like there's still like a misfiring in the brain causing this shit to happen, but this is why it got out of control.
Yeah.
Or they're slow or some sort of thing. Like I think Leatherface, he was kind of like on the slow side, mentally challenged a bit or something like along those lines.
And his family's fucked up.
I remember Texas Chainsaw, the beginning. That was good.
That one's not bad.
That was good because it was like, it was like right before like Texas Chainsaw 1 was supposed to happen, but you get to see him being born and like it's just weird.
My very favorite horror movie of all time is the original Texas Chainsaw.
Excellent.
It is
Fucking
by far
excellent. And they did such a good job of like saying, oh yeah, it's a true story. This actually happened.
Yep.
And and then they have the movie. And then at the end of the movie, there's like, oh, here's the real police tape of like them investigating the house, and then him popping up out of the basement or whatever.
Yeah.
And of course, that was fake, but like it's so cool, and it really blows my mind just how many of these horror movies pretty much all derive from one serial killer.
Yeah, or a combination of several.
Yes, but a lot of them involve Ed Gein.
Yep, Ed Gein, yep.
And talk about a crazy fuck.
Ed Gein only killed like 2 people.
Really?
Yeah, he only killed I think he killed his mom and maybe another person. But he lived by a cemetery.
Oh, so he'd dig them up?
He would dig up bodies, and that's where like you get the lampshades that he made and the box full of vaginas.
The jars of eyes and
jars of eyes, yeah.
Other things.
Yeah.
Like he had like a jar of ears, I think.
He had a box of vaginas under his bed.
What the fuck? I mean, that's what Silence of the Lambs was based off of too, I think. Or at least the
Buffalo Bill.
Yeah, Buffalo Bill. played by that guy. Fuck, that guy's a piece of shit in every single movie. He just he just plays that character that you just have to hate. Talk about typecasted.
There's a lot of actors out there.
Yep.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my very favorite horror movie is the original Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
It's shot so well. Like, I even read the book. There's it's called Chainsaw Confidential, like written by Gunnar Hansen, the original Leatherface.
Okay.
And it's just the way that movie got made, and like the problems they ran into it, and like the company they sold it to distribute it was actually like a money laundering company for the mob.
Oh shit.
And so, yeah. And just like the fact that most theaters wouldn't, because it was like 78, I believe.
Yeah.
78. Most theaters wouldn't play it because it was like basically NC-17. Basically, people would play it, or they play it like real late, or they would heavily edit it. It's just like, and it's just, it always amazed me because when you watch the movie, it's not that bad. There's barely any blood in it. It's just they just shoot it so well that you're just like, oh my god, I just witnessed a fucking murder.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that. You know that meme where there's like a giant vat of water and it's got a leak and the guy just slaps a thing over it and it's like it's like an infomercial for something. And I saw one for horror movies and it was like it said horror movies, and then the vat of water that was leaking had like shitty plot, shitty acting, like just several different things that describes a horror movie.
Yeah.
And then he slaps the thing on it and it says boobies.
Yep. A lot of movies, and don't get me wrong, I love those movies too.
Yeah, and I mean, that's what I grew up with, is watching a bunch of shitty horror movies, and of course there's always titties.
Yep.
Like, there's always fucking teenage sex, and that's what, there's rules.
Yeah.
There are rules to horror movies. If you break these rules, you're gonna die.
Yeah, I've seen Scream 1.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never seen Scream.
Oh, really?
I've never seen the Scream movies,
First
no.
one's great.
Yeah.
Watch the first one, you're good. You don't have to watch the others.
The closest thing to Scream I've ever watched, Scary Movie.
Fair enough. Well, the first
Fair
Scream movie, they go over the rules.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, and you totally reminded me of that when you said that. I'm like, oh yeah, because I did know that, but nah, it's like you don't do drugs, you don't walk somewhere, you don't go somewhere alone, you don't have sex.
You don't say I'll be right back.
Yeah, there's that. Or what's that sound? You don't go investigate the sound. You just don't.
What's that old Eddie Murphy skit where he's talking about white people and black people in horror movies?
Oh, I don't know.
It's like, oh, I just bought this house. Get out. White people. Oh, let's go inside.
Yeah.
The other one,
Talking about Amityville Horror.
The hell out of here.
Talking about Amityville Horror.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorites.
That's a good one.
That's, if it's not my number one, it's easily my number 2 or 3. Like, it's up there. Both the original and the remake with Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Both of them are excellent. Like, I don't know how many of these newer like remakes you've watched, but
a few. There's some I really like. There's some that are hot garbage. But
what did you think of the 2009 Friday the 13th?
I liked it.
Me too.
I liked it a lot.
I thought it was
really good.
Had a really good plot, I thought. The acting, some of it was good, some of it was pretty fucking bad.
That's typical for it.
Yeah. What about the Nightmare on Elm Street reboot?
I thought I was going to hate it.
Really?
But I really enjoyed it.
See, I watched that at a point in my life where I'm like, I liked pretty much everything I watched. Anytime I watched a movie, I'd be like, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Because I was entertained. That's all I needed.
That's all you need.
I'm a lot more critical nowadays, and I don't know what caused that, but maybe I'm just getting older. I don't know. I just finally hit that point in my life where I was going to be critical. But no, I went into that. And I'm like, I like this. I like what they're doing. It's weird. They had a few like false starts to the movie because you don't even get to Nancy until like a quarter of the way through the movie.
Yeah.
And like, she's introduced, but it's just like they don't start following her until like these 3 other people have died, which part of the original, but it's just now we're finally following Nancy. And of course the dude who plays Rorschach plays
Freddy, yeah.
Freddy, and he did an excellent job.
I
thought he did an excellent job.
I was worried watching that movie, like they did like in the trailer, and then like for most of the movie, I was worried because I thought they're gonna make like Freddy out to be like, you know, he's misunderstood and he didn't actually do all the
that's the way they were going with that movie.
And like they had me. I was like, God, no, please don't make him be this. And then I'm like, oh no, it's Freddy. Like,
he's definitely he's definitely a fuck.
Yep.
And they went like definitely hard on that. Like when it finally reveals, like, yeah, he is the twisted fuck everyone thought he was. Yep. They're like, yeah, he fucking touched little kids. Yeah, and he had like this little fucking playroom cavern thing, and it's like, yeah, come down to my secret special place. I'm gonna touch you.
Yeah,
and then I'm gonna call you up,
and I'm gonna burn you.
Fucked up. No, I thought he did an excellent job.
Yeah, he did a good job
playing that role. I mean, Robert Englund's always gonna be the best.
Oh yeah,
without question. I mean, he did it for fucking 10 movies. Including Freddy versus Jason?
Yeah, I think it's only like 8.
Okay,
because there's more Friday. Because there's 12 Fridays, and I think there's like 8 Nightmares.
12 Fridays. So let's see. Okay, so Jason X was 10.
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason was 11, and then Friday the 13th reboot was 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason X was my first one. That was the first one I ever watched.
Jason X is hilarious.
Yes, it's absolutely hilarious.
It is hilarious.
What's your favorite part?
It has to be when he's like killing the kid. You want to have premarital sex?
Yes, that's my favorite part because the way they cut it, because it cuts back to the ship where everything's like fucking falling apart and they're just trying to get away, and they're obviously distracting him with the hollow room.
Yeah.
And then it's they're all trying to escape, figure out how to get out, get each other together, safe and sound. And then it cuts back to Jason in the hollow room, and he's got him now, both of them just in a fucking sleeping bag, and he's just beating the fuck out of him. It's just like the way it just jumped back and forth, and
which is a nod to the third one, I believe.
Yeah.
Or the fourth, he kills. I think it's the fourth.
Oh man.
He kills him with slamming against the tree.
Fourth one, that was the one where you think he finally dies. Of course.
That was the one's got Corey Feldman in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And
that's probably the best one.
Oh man, is that the one where it's the little kid that makes masks and horror stuff? Because in the next movie is, I think that'd be 5. That's the one where he's grown up and he's.
It's not Jason. The fifth one's not Jason. But yeah, he was grown up. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Tommy
of course
Jarvis.
it's not. Yeah, and of course he's not Jason. It's just one of the fucking.
It's the paramedic at the beginning.
Yeah.
It's his son that one dude kills.
Mm-hmm.
The crazy dude kills his son, and so he dresses up like Jason and kills people.
Yeah, and then so they had big, Jason's got a new mask, and it's just not Jason.
Yeah, that one's rough.
Jason 6, or Friday the 13th 6. Jason Lives.
Yep.
I think that's what Jason Lives.
I think Jason Lives.
It's either that or 5. 5 or 6 is Jason Lives. We have the internet.
I was gonna say
we have the internet.
They're so hard to keep. You know, there's part 1, part 2, 3 is Friday the 13th 3D.
I accidentally put Friday the 13th or Friday the 14th.
That's not a movie.
Okay, let's see here. Franchise. Let's see here. List of movies, list of comics, list of video games. There's a television series. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, the final chapter, A New Beginning. That's 5.
Okay.
Jason Lives is 6. I was right about that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. And then New Blood. That's the one with the psychic chick.
Yeah, Tina.
Jason Takes Manhattan. That was my first official Friday the 13th movie.
Really?
Jason Takes Manhattan, because my local video store, Video Express, had it. That was like the only one they had.
That one's bad.
At least the only one they had there. I liked it.
The best part is when he punches that dude's head off.
Yeah, where he's having that fucking dude's boxing him on the rooftop.
That was the first Kane Hodder. No, 7 was the first Kane Hodder.
Yeah. And then he did it, I think, all the way till Friday the 13th. No, he didn't do Freddy versus Jason.
No, it was the dude who did the remake.
No, I don't think that was the same guy.
Was it? Jason, because it's Derek Mears is the newest one.
Let's see here. Okay, let's see here. Plot: Jason Voorhees, Caleb Gus.
For the remake?
I think so. A young Jason Voorhees. Oh wait, that's the young one. Let's see here. Okay, cast. Jason Voorhees, Derek Mears, you're right.
Derek Mears, yeah.
So let's go over to Freddy versus Jason. Cast Ken Kersinger. Kersinger?
Oh.
Kersinger.
So not even in the...
So he kind of looks like Kane Hodder. A little bit. Also had Monica Keena. Monica Keena.
That name sounds familiar.
Let's see, Brendan Fletcher. Okay, that's not who I'm thinking. Zach Ward. Okay, I recognize him.
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland, Chris Marquette. Okay, that guy. You recognize him?
Maybe?
It's Chris Marquette. He's been in Freddy vs. Jason, The Girl Next Door, Just Friends, and Fanboys.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's a sick friend in Fanboys. Yeah, I think Kane Hodder's done the majority of them, though.
Yeah, I think 7 was his first one. He's in most of them. Anyway, funny enough...
Fuck yeah, Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder's awesome, dude. Funny enough, fun fact. The first Jason that you've seen part 1, right? At the very end for like 2 seconds
when he jumps out
of the water. That dude who played the first Jason has a band called First Jason.
Really? I think I've seen have they played around here? Or
they may have played in Indianapolis.
Or maybe I saw your shirt or something. Like, do you have a shirt? Somebody has a shirt of it.
I have the Jasons, which is...
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I know Walk Among Us has played with them. First Jason, though, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, First Jason, it's literally the dude that was in the first movie for 2 seconds. He's made a career off of being...
Good for him, man.
Yeah.
I mean, the dude that was in the suit for Darth Vader, he never got credited, I don't think.
Yeah.
But he'll go to conventions and shit and be like, yeah, I was the guy in the suit.
That's me in the suit.
Yeah. I mean, and then James Earl Jones wasn't even the original voice.
That's true. Yeah.
Just sounds a lot like the original voice. Because if you go back and listen to A New Hope, it doesn't sound like James Earl Jones.
I guess it's been so long since I've seen New Hope.
Unless they went back in and digitally redid it.
Probably some of that one. Probably
yeah.
like Blu-ray and stuff. They probably did.
Yeah. I can't remember. Memories. I'm looking forward to once the whole Skywalker saga is done and they come out with that box set. Because, I have this one. I have the current box set, which has the first 6 movies. But it'd be nice to have all 9, one neat little box.
Right, yeah. That'd be an arm and a leg.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, have you seen the MCU Infinity Saga collection?
I saw they're coming out with it. I didn't see that it was out.
So they're all 4K Blu-rays. It comes with a letter from Kevin Feige, It's signed. It has like a little lithograph and some other shit. It's 24 discs for the 23 movies and a bonus disc. If you really want to get into the details of this thing, listen to Journey into Comics, this week's episode, and Tyler breaks it down. He reads it all off, and he does the math of how much each individual Blu-ray would cost if you bought them separately.
Right.
Without tax and all that, it comes out to like damn near $700 for 23 movies. So without tax and without the added like memorabilia shit, it comes out to $700. So the price of this box set is $550. So you're actually saving money by buying the box.
Some money. That's still a big chunk of change.
That's still a ton of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still a huge chunk of change, but
oh yeah. If you, I highly recommend this week's episode of Journey into Comics. They really break down and get into some shit that's really neat. On top of their continuing coverage of X-Men, Powers of X, and House of X, which I still really would like to get into.
It's been a while since I picked up a comic. I need to pick up some more comics.
Yeah. Again, I told you my whole story about how I tried to get into Blue Moon Comics and they're still closed.
Still closed
every time I drive past there, they're still closed.
Go to Castle, man. Go to Castle.
Well, it's weird because there was one time I drove past and they were open. And I'm like, wish I could stop in right now. But
I got things to do.
Yeah, so.
Go to Castle Comics. Give them some love.
I'd like to. I'd like to have money to go buy some comics.
Same. I hear you. Speaking of money, this is a funny story.
Speak to me of the monies.
So, Monday. So I bought, I decided to drive for Lyft.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about this.
So I decided to drive for Lyft because I'm going to, you probably know it, I'm going to California in November. I need some extra money because I'm a broke bitch. So I was like, I'll jump on Lyft. Like my buddy Brian Martin does Lyft.
So what is that process like, getting into it?
It was super easy.
Yeah.
I just downloaded the app and there's like an application. You just you have to take a picture of your ID, your insurance, and your registration for your car. And then you have to do like the make and model of your car. And then you just submit it.
I'm guessing there has to be like a certain standard of upkeep for like your car, like keep it clean and all that.
Right, yeah. Obviously you want to clean, and other than that, it's really just...
I'm guessing people wouldn't tip very well if they were in a dingy, fucking shitty car.
Yeah. I've only done it once. This is the funny story of it. I've only done one ride so far. And it was Monday. I get off work, I take a shower, and I eat some food, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go downtown, sit down, and turn on the app and see what happens. Turn it on. I'm sitting there in like the parking lot by Brewburger, just waiting. About a half hour goes by, and like on my phone it says like poor connection, move somewhere else. I'm like, okay. That's why I'm not getting anything. So I go to I was in a park at Tapawingo Park. Figure like close to campus, close to downtown. And so on my way there, I get a notification on my phone that says, someone wants a ride, do you accept? I didn't realize that you can see where it is, where the destination is before you accept.
Oh yeah, and that's probably super handy.
I just accepted. And I go pick this dude up. And I'm like, hey man, I get him in the car, some like college kid. And I'm like, hey man, like this is my first ride. You're my first customer. And he's like, oh well, this is kind of a long one. And I'm like, oh really? And like the app loaded up as soon as he said that, and it was Chicago. And he's like, is that cool? I'm like, ugh. Yeah, it's cool. So I drove this dude 2.5 hours.
Man, I would not want to ride in a Lyft or Uber for 2.5 hours. I mean, I don't even want to do the 20 minutes or 10 minutes, however fucking long, because you're just in this awkward fucking silence.
It was really awkward because the dude had his like earpods in and didn't say hardly anything.
Oh man, that's cool. At least he was entertained and not being like super weird and silent.
Yeah,
he was just entertained. He was entertaining himself. You didn't have to do nothing, but
Yeah, but it was like awkward to me because like Brian Martin, he's like just stick to the radio because your music will frighten people. I'm like, that's accurate. So I'm just listening to the radio and I'm like, God damn it! For 2.5 hours, I dropped this dude off. I think I got paid pretty well though.
Yeah, you told me. I would hope for that drive. I mean, it's probably like what, $20 of gas.
Yeah, my car gets really good gas mileage.
Yeah,
I had about because I started the Lyft thing with half a tank of gas because I only figured I was gonna like go downtown or go to campus. So
no, instead you went to Chicago.
Yeah, my half tank of gas got me all the way to Chicago.
You should have stopped in Nate's neighborhood. You could have said hi.
I should have. Damn it, I didn't think of that.
Done a pod or something.
I was exhausted when I got home because I just.
Did you have to go? Was like a complete necessity to get home? Because I mean, I'm sure Nate would have put you up for the night.
I mean, I had to work the next.
Yeah.
I had to work at 7 the next morning.
Yikes! So yeah, you just had no time for another go.
It'd have been fun.
Except, God damn it, Chicago again?
Get back. Like,
Michigan
one more
City?
ride.
What the fuck?
One of my buddies at work like looked it up. Like he has the Lyft app, and he looked up how much it was because it doesn't tell me how much it is for like a person, like a ride.
Yeah.
And it's like $200, I think. So I got like a decent amount of that.
Yes.
But yeah, that's my first experience. I was gonna do it last night, but I got off work at People's at 8:00, and I was like, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk going to Chicago again.
Yeah, I've thought about it. I know I told you Miranda does not want me doing it because she's like, I've seen what girls do on those things. Like, I don't care if you. I trust you, but I don't trust them.
Wait, what do they do on the thing? Maybe I'll start now.
Right. I don't know. She's like, I've just seen college girls and drunk girls and even dudes. They'll try hitting on you and stuff. I'm like,
will they? Is that like a promise?
I don't know.
I'm trying to say dick because I'm lonely.
I know. But I'm like, yeah, you don't really got to worry about that. I mean, I'm just not going to do it.
Right. Yeah, I've only done the one ride, but it was super easy to get approved.
Yeah. I mean, my good old buddy Richard, he did it for a little while. He was doing Uber downtown, and he said he would make like $300 a weekend, or Saturday night he'd make $300, and
yeah, that's my goal. Friday I work at the Spot till like 11:30, and my goal is to, when I get off there, just turn on the app and sit at the Spot. And I know because like this weekend's homecoming for Purdue, so I'm probably gonna do Saturday night as well.
There you fucking go.
Maybe Saturday morning too.
Oof, that's gonna be a fun one. I'm gonna be in Monticello.
Ooh,
Saturday night.
doing Monticello.
So this weekend is Miranda and I's 1-year wedding anniversary.
Oh shit!
However, we have the kids, and we both work Saturday. Sunday's the anniversary, but we have the kids. We both work Saturday, and on top of that, neither of us have any kind of money to do anything respectable with ourselves,
right,
and have any kind of any kind of special fun. So it really sucks because we haven't had a honeymoon yet. This is our first wedding anniversary, and we can't even do anything really.
Good.
So we're just gonna go see Joker and probably get some food.
I don't know that.
No, not at all. Eventually we'll have a special one and be able to do our honeymoon and really be married. But
you guys got time.
We do. We got forever.
Also, congratulations.
Thank you. But it's also my aunt and uncle's wedding anniversary, and so I think it's like their 50th or something like that. I want to say it's somewhere up there. And so they're doing like a party Friday night, and that's the words.
It's the words?
It's the
party?
Decoy party.
Oh, okay.
And then Saturday's the big party. They're cool. It's a surprise party that just everyone's gonna be there.
Okay.
So we're going to that once she gets off work. I get off work, and it's in Monticello. It's like one of those like we pay you eat and drink thing, just tip. So, So that's going from 4:30 to 10. I think we're gonna get there probably about, unfortunately, like 6 or 7. Probably more towards 7. But yeah.
Nice. That sounds fun.
So I'm not looking forward to being in Monticello, or driving to Monticello. But
that sounds not the best. But
no, it'll be good. My mom's in town, so
Right.
or she's gonna be in town. I get to see my mom.
our grandparents celebrated their 60th
Yeah,
last year.
that's a feat.
Yeah, 60 years
That's
with
a
my
feat.
grandfather.
Yeah, I mean, right before my grandpa died, they celebrated their 50th.
50th, wow.
Yeah, and he died at 70. So, yeah, I remember that. So, I was hearing, of course, when someone dies and you're attending all these funerals and gatherings and all that, you just hear story after story, and you learn so much about them that you didn't know.
Yep.
And I just started. It just got me thinking. And I was the girl I was with at the time. Of course, I loved her and all that, and it just got me thinking. So that was the first time I got engaged. Like literally the day after his funeral, I got engaged to her. All right. No, it was the day before his funeral I got engaged, because I was like, so it wasn't even all that stuff that really got me. Like, I got to do it. Nah, because I think I was just thinking, I was like, man, I don't want to, I want to spend as much time of my life with you. Like, I want to start now. So, and then that didn't happen.
Things changed.
Things changed. Plans changed. And now I'm with Miranda.
Yeah.
And that's
And
way
she's
better.
great.
She is way better, way greater. Definitely an upgrade.
Nice.
Certainly an upgrade.
Nice.
In looks too. Blows her out of the water.
Nice.
Got anything else you want to talk about?
I don't remember.
I don't remember my things.
I had another topic. Oh, I got it. So, all these topics are based on what I've been watching, because
Okay.
all I do is watch
Okay.
shit.
We just started watching Big Mouth again.
Oh, really? There's a new season came out,
Yep.
didn't it?
Yep. So we're trying to plow through that. Big Mouth. It's fucking hysterical.
It's a weird show, but it's pretty great.
Oh, there's some super weird shit, and then there's some super hilarious shit, and there's just like, there are times where I'm just like, I should not be watching this.
As an adult.
As an adult, yeah. And I think both as an adult or a child, like if I was a child, I definitely shouldn't. And then there's things as an adult, I'm like, these little kids are naked. They're cartoons, but they're still little kids.
But they're naked.
But they're naked, and I don't feel right watching this. But and
I don't like this. I don't
they
like
are
this.
crossing fucking lines in that show. God
I
damn,
don't
are
remember
they?
exactly what episode you're talking about.
No, there's several. There's not just one. There's,
God.
I mean, there's been, I think, a couple in this season. There was one in last season. I think it's the one where they're talking about they're talking about boobs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, just wow. But then of course, like Nick Kroll, he does so many voices in that show, and they're all hysterical. They're all hysterical, like the Hormone Monster.
Hormone Monster's great.
Nick Kroll, I heard him. He was on Joe Rogan, and he ended up talking about Big Mouth, and of course he pulled out the Hormone Monster voice, and I was like, God damn! And I can't remember what he said, but it was so funny, so funny.
I love the old Hormone Monster.
Oh my God!
You gotta grind it like pepper.
Grind like pepper.
You gotta grind it like pepper. But here's the topic.
Let's hear it.
I've been watching a lot of kung fu movies
Yes.
recently.
Yes,
Because I love me some kung fu.
you do.
If you were a kung fu master, what would your kung fu style be?
Oh, like you're thinking like Crane style or orangutan style. Ooh. Can I pick Jay Cutler?
Sure, you pick whatever you want.
Jay Cutler style,
Jay Cutler style.
aka don't give a fuck style.
If I had to pick a style, it'd either have to be Toad style
Or giant bear style.
Or Glenn Danzig style.
Close. I was close. Well,
Pretty close.
Describe Glenn Danzig style.
Like, it's like you're a fat guy, but yet you're kind of buff.
Yeah,
So, like,
you were buff at one point.
You're buff at one point.
You're buff at one point. Never did leg day.
You're still kind of buff, but like there's still a lot of fat.
You kind of do look like a toad.
Yeah. I love me some Glenn Danzig.
He seems a lot nicer in recent years than in the past.
Oh, yeah.
I had a very bad view of Glenn Danzig for a long time. It wasn't until like I started becoming friends with Veronica and Sarah from Walk Among Us, Foodies Watching Movies, and of course Nate. That my views on Glenn Danzig really kind of started shifting towards the more positive side. And just because I'd seen all these videos of him just being a giant douchebag to people.
I mean, it's Danzig.
Yeah. Like him just picking fights with people.
Yeah, he did that for a long time.
Just picking fights. Guy wants an autograph and he's like, fuck you. Just starts punching him out and shit. Like, what the fuck?
That's how, like, Henry Rollins was. Like, back in the day,
really?
Rollins was really fucking, like, he was a douche. And, like, as he got older, he just gets calmer and calmer.
I mean, Henry Rollins. So we got Black Flag, we got Rollins band, we got any other bands he was in. DOA, yeah. And then he's all of a sudden a comedian and a commentator on VH1 shows and an intellectual.
He's super smart.
Super intelligent. I mean, some of his comedy acts can also be seen as just public speaking.
Yeah,
like,
pretty much. Because I've seen him. I watched him in Indianapolis. Mike,
really?
Mike and I went. Me, Brian, and Mike, and I think Tyler.
That would have been awesome.
It was great. It was right after Trump was elected.
Oh, fun.
And so I was like, oh, man, this is going to be like an hour tirade of Trump. And it wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Like, he did touch upon Trump, but it was like...
Did he now?
It was like, yeah, he touched on Trump. But it was like
Feel bad for him.
Like a hopeful, let's make the best of this. Like,
right.
I bet this is not the best. It was... And, like, so it was really, really cool. And then, like, his like life stories are insane. Like me being a punk guy, one of the stories that when I saw him is hit home is him seeing Bad Brains, which is one of the best punk bands of all time. The essential hardcore band in the 80s of all time. Well, late 70s or early 80s. He's like, yeah, just seeing like Black Flag in someone's house next to the TV set. It was just like, that's insane to me. Like one of the biggest and best punk bands of all time. You saw him at some dude's house.
Yeah.
So like those are the stories I really got from Rollins. But yeah, that dude is. And like back in the day, there's a YouTube video of him, like early Black Flag days, and there's this kid interviewing him, and he just fucking lays into this kid for like 20 minutes. You're like, oh my god, what the fuck, dude? Like he's like picking on the dude's like clothes, and he's like talking all this shit. It's just like, god damn, dude. And now he's just an old man that's
just public speaking. Yeah. Public spicking.
Punkle Henry.
Yeah, I've always liked him, except for in Sons of Anarchy. Yeah, he played a Nazi rapist, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean,
gotta do what you gotta do.
He looks the part. He doesn't fit. He looks the part. But.
Yeah.
Did you see? God, what was the name of that movie? It was an independent movie he was in. It was really good. God damn it! What was the name of it?
I don't know.
But he was a like a fallen angel.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he was a fallen angel. God, what was it? It was so good though. It was him talking about this girl kind of like falls in love with him and trying to like help him because he's got all these like issues. And now he's not human. And it was god damn, it's gonna bug me. What?
I don't know.
Internet.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. No, speaking of Trump, though, he's really driving it home that he doesn't want to be president because we had official Nancy Pelosi officially announcing impeachment inquiry last week.
It was last week, yeah, wasn't it?
I want to say it was either last week or the week before. Yeah, it was. I think it was. Fuck, was it last week? Yeah, it had to have been because I think I did Voice of Survival last Thursday. Well, for Fridays. No, it was the week before that. Had to have been the week before that. Fuck.
I don't remember.
Either way, it was the day I did Voice of Survival, and yeah, it had to have been 2 weeks ago. And then so since then, more shit's come out. He straight up said, "Yeah, that's not against the law. What I did isn't against the law." And then it turned into, you know what? China should investigate Joe Biden's son too. It's like, you just said that on live TV.
Yeah, live television.
And then he says, like, you know, if I get impeached, there's going to be civil war. That's illegal. Saying shit like that in a tweet is illegal. And then he's like, I'm not participating in this impeachment trial. Congress is like, hey, you need to. And he's like, I'm not. His impeachment attorney, literally, like I showed you this right before we started.
Yeah.
His impeachment attorney says, hey, you need to.
Yeah, you kind of have to.
You kind of have to. You don't really get a choice.
Yeah.
But and since then, or since all of this, he's also decided to pull all U.S. support out of Syria. So what he did originally was, so the Kurds, and my buddy John at work, he's been raving about this. So we're going to get political. We're going to start talking some fucking serious Middle Eastern
Let's do it.
topic, like the war in the Middle East. So the Kurds, they've been our ally. They're a sect of Islam that believe a certain way in Islam. So, but they've been our ally over there. We've helped them out. We gave them shit, so when we left them alone, they had like automated defense systems to protect themselves in this remote part of Syria that they are claiming as their own. So then Trump's like, hey, you should dismantle all of that, but we'll protect you. We'll send in troops. We'll protect you. Now he's pulling those troops out, and he's basically like, he straight up said, "Hey, Turkey, now's your chance."
Yeah.
And now genocide's happening.
Yes. Yeah.
Straight up, like not even a day later, Turkey's like already on the offense. It's like, what the fuck? You just betrayed our only ally in the Middle East, our only tried and true fucking ally, completely on our side, would not betray us, and you just said, you're gonna die now. Their race essentially is gonna be eradicated by Turkish forces. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, Trump? Are you just
know what he's doing.
Are you just trying to do as much fucked up, like, you realize your days are numbered, so you are trying to do as much fucked up shit as you can before you're out of there.
Well, he's winning.
He's definitely succeeding at what he wants to do, because I mean, not that he's done a fuck ton of things since getting into office. I mean, I'm not gonna say everything he's done has been bad, but there's just been so much bad that outweighs any good he's done.
Outweighs the good, some
not to mention just the nonstop circus it's been. It's not even like here and there something happen. He does something here, and then a couple months later something else happens, and the press is all over it. No, it's literally every single fucking day, and it shouldn't be like that.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to hear something brand new every single day about what he's doing. Like, never. In the time that I've been old enough to know what the fuck is going on in the White House, on Capitol Hill and all that, never has it been so publicized like every little thing. I mean, because there's normally not anything going on.
Right.
But it's every day. Every single day. Something new. Yeah. Trump said this. Trump said this. Trump said this. You didn't hear that shit when Obama was in office, or in Bush, occasionally he would say something stupid like, well, fool me once. Well, you ain't gonna fool me once. Some shit like that. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, well, you ain't gonna fool me twice. It's not how it goes.
What?
It's not how that goes.
He tried, though.
He said some dumb shit. He was funny. President Bush was adorable. He was an adorable president.
He was an adorable president.
I would just pat him on. Cheney's like, I'm gonna pat you on the head. You just keep doing you, and I'm gonna do all this secret shit in the background because I'm evil. But and then Obama comes in, and all the fucking right wingers and the right wingers, they're just like, yep, let's go ahead and burn all these fucking black dolls in the street and perform fake lynchings on these dolls, and be like, yeah, not my president. Murr.
I hate that shit.
And then of course Obama didn't. I mean, I don't think he accomplished much. I don't think he could accomplish much. But you know, he stayed classy. Both him and Bush stayed classy. They upheld the demeanor that a president should have. They upheld they were respectable presidents despite any accomplishments or bad things.
Yeah, for the most part. Yeah, I agree.
Trump has been nothing but a fucking circus. Yeah. It's been a circus act since day one of his presidency. It's been a circus act since the fucking primaries. It's been like the Republican primaries where he won the candidacy. It's insane. Yeah. It's fucking insane, and I'm ready. I'm just so ready for it to be over. Like,
but do we really want Pence?
We're not gonna get Pence because now he's included in the fucking trial because he's been associated with the shit that he's being impeached for. Not to mention, if Trump is impeached, so is his entire cabinet.
Yeah, that's true.
That's just what happens.
Linda McMahon gone.
Is she still even in there?
I don't remember. I don't know. I know she was at one point.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember being like completely blindsided by that choice. I was like, what the fuck is this? What is America right now? Oh yeah, I'm gonna appoint this CEO to my cabinet. This CEO to my cabinet. Yeah. This guy who is like all about fucking coal to my like Department of Energy. Like, what are you doing?
Linda McMahon.
What are you doing? And then when who was the Secretary of Defense? Total badass. And that was like his best pick. And that guy was like, fuck this, I'm out of here. I do not agree with this presidency. Yeah. I do not agree with the way things are being handled. I'm out.
I'm not a big political person.
I'm typically, but these days, the more shit goes on, the more I'm just outraged, and I've never been this way. Yeah. I've never been this way.
Because I don't like, my biggest thing is I hate, like, political parties. Mm-hmm. I think they're all fucking corrupt.
Completely. Both
so
of them
therefore,
are.
like, people ask you, like, if people ask you, like, what, political party, I'm like, I'm not. Does that make me an anarchist if I don't believe in any political party? Mm-hmm. Because I think they're all fucking corrupt. They're all...
Being an anarchist just means anarchy's without master.
Yeah. So I guess I'm an anarchist.
Yeah. No, I remember back when it was Hillary v. Trump.
They're both terrible.
They were both completely terrible, and I was working with some people that were very, very pro-Trump. And I was just like, fuck that. I'll never vote for Trump. Like, oh, so you're going to vote for Hillary? I was like, nah, she kind of fucking sucks too.
Vote independent.
Well, you got to vote for one of them. I was like, well, there's still Gary Johnson. There's still this other person.
You vote independent, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's several. There are several options. Like, so I was talking. They're like, so you're a Democrat? I was like, no, I'm not. Well, you're not a Republican. No, I'm not. Well, it's just so everything is just so narrow-minded with some people.
Yeah,
and
I hate that shit. That's why I'm not really any.
Yeah, so my response was, they're like, so you're not a Democrat? I'm like, no, I'm an American. That was my best answer. They're like, well, if you're not a Democrat or Republican, what are you? I'm like, I'm an American. I don't choose sides. I vote for who is best. I look at each individual if I'm going to vote, which I have never voted, if I'm gonna and talk about the shit in general, I'm gonna look at all of these pros and cons for each person. What are they gonna do for me? How do they think? What are they for?
Right.
What are they about? I'm gonna look at those things. Can they play
sick guitar solos? I look at that too.
Do they like pineapple on pizza?
Yeah.
Everyone should. I'm sorry, pineapple belongs on pizza.
I agree. I feel you, dog. I feel you.
Yeah, not that I'm a big fan of pineapple on pizza, but you know what? It belongs. It belongs. God damn it! It's a topping.
I think it's delicious. Pineapple is a topping. 2020.
But it's just like, come on, people. It shouldn't be so polarizing.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's so polarizing and divisive, which is what they want. Yep. I mean, to be fair, I think it's all one big fucking conglomerate regardless.
Divide and conquer.
Yep. So how do you do that best? Oh, you make it seem like you're against each other, which makes people pick a side.
Yep.
Then fight each other over dumb shit that will never affect their life.
Yeah. I totally agree, Dick.
Yeah.
Also, I agree about pineapple.
What doesn't belong on pizza? Strawberry.
Strawberry. That would be gross.
That would be terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I've had like a fruit pizza. Mom used to make those all the time.
It just depends.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on your base.
Yeah.
Depends on your base.
Mom used to make it was like a sugar cookie base.
Yeah.
And then you put like the top, put like.
Well, no, your base is your sauce. Your base is your sauce.
Yeah. The crust would be like a sugar cookie.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what it was like somewhere like cream cheese or something like that. I don't remember, like a sweetened cream cheese. Then you put like some fruit on that shit. Oh yeah. Hell yeah, dog.
At Monocle's, we made a s'more pizza once.
Ooh.
Yeah,
s'more what?
S'mores. Like s'more.
It's a bad joke, sorry.
Oh, you got me.
Got you, pal.
You got me. But no, so we got like some cinnamon, put it on like a regular Monocle's pizza dough crust, pre-cut.
Right.
And then so we got your cinnamon on there. Then we got we melted Hershey's down and spread it across.
Okay.
Got a nice Hershey spread.
All right.
Then marshmallows. Got your marshmallows. Sprinkled crushed graham cracker.
Okay.
Over it.
But that's pretty delicious.
It was all right. It was okay. Nothing too special. No, one of my favorite like random creations, and this happened like real early on when I worked there, and it never happened again, and I'm so bummed about it. Because the owner, my boss at the time, he would just make these random ass pizzas just to try them out and
just to see what works.
He'd be like, "Fuck it, I own this place. I'll make whatever fucking pizza I want." So he made a pizza with like nacho cheese as the base, and then it was just a cheese pizza.
Really?
With just nacho cheese as a base. Fucking delicious.
I was saying probably delicious.
It was so delicious.
Probably terrible for you, but probably delicious.
I mean, I was 17 at the time, so I didn't give a shit.
Yeah. I still don't
my body could fucking handle it.
Spoiler. I still don't give a shit.
I mean, when it comes to pizza, no, I don't. In terms of like, yeah, like I don't give a shit. It depends on where it's from. I do not like hot box pizza.
What?
I don't like hot box.
I love hot box. I had hot box the other day at work.
It's I think Little Caesars is better than hot box.
You are wrong.
I'm not.
We just talk about political debates. This is my debate.
Little Caesars is far and away better than what it was.
I'm not going to fight you on Little Caesars. Yeah, I agree that Caesars has gotten better. Little Caesars
It's gotten
better,
so much better.
but not better than Hot Box.
It's so much better.
You're
than
paying
Hot
a
Box.
little bit more for Hot Box, I admit.
Hot Box is just a
but it's
it's a
quality.
blander version of Little Caesars.
No, it's not at all.
It is.
You are wrong.
And you know what? Everybody's like, no, man, you got to get their pepperoni pizza with their fucking breadsticks. And I was like, so when I ordered it, I had that in mind. I was like, I've never had Hot Box before. I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. Ordered a pepperoni pizza with some breadsticks. The breadsticks fucking suck too.
Shut up.
No.
They're great.
No. No, I just did not like it.
Okay, you're wrong.
Noble Romans, pretty bad.
I haven't had No Bro since they came back.
It's okay. It's not bad. It's just okay. I think my least favorite definitely goes to Hot Box. I think my second least favorite is Puccini's.
I haven't had Puccini's in a long time, but I remember not being that impressed with it.
Maybe I need to go back and try a different pizza, but yeah, I was not impressed, and I was kind of. I actually ended up getting the meal for free somehow. I can't remember. Oh, it was our waiter's last night there, so he said, "You guys are my last table, so I'm buying your pizza." I was like, "Fuck yeah," because I did not like it. And I told him that. He's like, "Oh well, fuck. Well, definitely glad I'm buying your pizza."
Wow.
I was like, they enjoyed their food, but like, yeah, I'm just not into it.
I've had like once or twice of cheese, and I mean, it's pizza, dude. I'll eat it.
Yeah,
But
I love pizza. We both love pizza.
I love chicken wings too.
Chicken wings are okay.
I'll eat chicken wings pretty much anywhere.
I will not go to Wings Etc. anymore.
I'm not a fan of Wings Etc. that much.
I got excited because a few years back, within the last 5 years, I've gotten big into garlic parmesan.
Because it's good.
Because it's excellent. So when I ate at the last time I ate at Wings Etc., it was when I was on this big garlic parmesan kick. So I saw they had garlicky parm. That's the name of their garlic parmesan garlic wings.
Yeah.
So like, fuck yeah, I'm getting that. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my fucking god, it sucked
Really?
so bad. It was the worst taste ever. And I'm like, well, I can't even remember how many I ordered, but it was a large order. And I was like, I gotta eat these. I have to eat something.
Yeah.
I think I had 3 of them, and I was like, no, I cannot eat these. And I remember the next morning, it was some of like the worst smelling farts I've ever had in my life.
I like the garlic parmesan from Buffalo B-Dubs.
Oh, really? I'm
I like
not a big
that.
fan of that one either. It's a little too hot.
I think I kind of like it.
It's a little too on the like salty hot side. I don't know. It's a weird. My favorite. So it used to be Scotty's Brew House. I used to love those wings, but End Zone, the End Zone Sports Bar and Grill.
I don't think I've had their wings there.
They have for as much shit as I give that bar for being just like a fucking haven of douchebags, mostly who work at Subaru. They have really good food there. They have great tacos. They got great wings.
I've been there a few times, but I don't think I've ever eaten there.
The first night I met Miranda, we started at the vault, and then she said, "We're going to the End Zone." I was like, "I guess I'm going to the End Zone." Was not a fan of the place, unless it's during the day. But it was a Saturday. It was like a Friday or Saturday night. It was a Friday night, and I was like, "Fuck." I do not want to be there on a Friday night this late, because now all the Subaru douchebags are the trim shop douchebags are coming. Fuck, I'll go. I was like, if I'm not having a good time, whatever. At the time, my place was like 5 minutes away. This was when I was living over off 9th Street.
Yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it. So I went there. Of course, like she's there with her friend, and she saw some other friends there, so she was hanging out with them. And finally, she came over to me and started talking to me. And then we just headed off. But
Nice.
then she got way too trashed, and I wouldn't let her drive home, so I made her stay at my place.
Ooh.
Nothing happened.
Good, because you're a gentleman.
I am. I rubbed her. She was hunched over, like sitting up, like this, at the other end of my bed. And she's just hunched over herself, like trying not to throw up and stuff. Like that was the only way she could like handle herself. It was like that. So we're sitting there watching Deadpool at like 5 a.m, and I'm just rubbing her back, like this girl that I just met, just rubbing her back.
The night, like.
Finally, I was like, I'm just gonna pretend to pass out. Like I'm gonna pretend like I'm passing out, but instead I'm like I'm going to sleep.
Right.
So, because I didn't want to, because I knew she was still miserable and still awake. So I'm like, I really need to sleep.
And now look.
Now look, we're married.
Yes, you are. I was there.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Today is our 2-year anniversary.
Oh, nice.
Like of just being together.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty sweet. I remember that night. It was shaping it was at the Doom Room. The Doom Room, not North End Pub.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It was actually at the house. It was one of the final house shows.
I was there.
Before it was a Monday night.
I think I was there.
I'm pretty sure it was a Monday night. And yeah, it was Shaping the Legacy and Wings Denied.
I'm pretty sure I was there.
Yeah, probably. I love that show. I loved both bands.
We played with Wings and Nine.
Nice, dude.
In the Doom Room.
So that must have been because they had been. I was gonna say they'd been there before.
Yeah.
The
first time they played at the Doom Room,
That's probably November. I think.
I think it was.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's kind of part of it.
Well, I did a good job.
You did.
I played many shows at the Doom Room that I remember very hazily. Like my birthday party show at the Doom Room.
Yeah, you and Zibby's.
Yeah, Zibby and I's birthday. Oh God, I want to do that again this year. I want another. And if we can get like another show going, because I'll be 30 next year, and I'd like to have a
same
show.
Wait, you're gonna. So I'm turning 29.
Already 29.
Oh man, your birthday's when?
May.
Okay.
May 8th.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm older than you, Dick.
I don't feel as younger than you now. Now that that's been explained. Yeah, I turned 29 in a month. Less than a month. November 5th.
November 5th. Ooh.
Remember the 5th of November.
Dick's birthday.
The gunpowder treason and plot.
And Dick's birthday.
And Dick's birthday.
I remember that now. I would never forget that now.
It's also the day that they go back to the Future.
That's true.
November 5th, 1955.
That's true. Now I'll never forget your birthday.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna.
You should remember December 17th as well, because that's Miranda's birthday. I forgot it last year. As she will never let me forget.
Barely remember most of my family.
No, it's weird because I can always remember. I remembered her birthday. I remember when it was. The day I didn't know the day of. I didn't know what day it was. I don't ever pay attention to the date unless I'm writing it down.
Right. Yeah.
Or if there's an event that day or something. But like I don't. It was just another day. Nothing was going on. We hadn't talked about any plans or anything for it. So of course, like I'm just going about my normal day, and of course I had a shitty day, and she of course had a shitty day because I hadn't said happy birthday yet.
Right. Yeah. Ugh.
I mean, no excuses. I can sit out and spew excuses all day. I shouldn't have forgot, but it just slipped my mind.
Way to go, Dick.
Yeah.
No.
Just one of those days. It just slipped my mind. I feel terrible for it.
What the hell, man.
I really got to make up for it this year, somehow, some way.
A puppy.
No puppy. Not yet. We can't do it yet.
A puppy.
She wants us to get a dog.
A snake.
So bad.
Get a snake.
No. And
snakes are dope.
As many times as I tell her no, she doesn't understand that my no isn't like no, never. It's a not right now.
Right.
We gotta wait for the right time. I am not ready for a dog right now.
They're a lot. Dogs are a lot.
Exactly. It's a toddler.
Yeah.
It's a toddler for like 4 or 5 years.
If you get a dog, I'm going to pet it all the time.
I bet you will.
I love petting dogs. That's one of my favorite things to do. Pet dogs, pet cats.
She really wants to get an Australian Shepherd.
Okay.
Which I'm pretty okay with that choice. I would rather have
They
a
have
husky.
a lot of energy.
See, but they're also really smart, and all the ones I've been around are like really calm.
When they're younger, they have a lot of energy.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Huskies are rough. They're hard to.
I know, and you know the sad thing is the huskies that I was around that made me want huskies, they were super chill.
Really?
I mean, they were kind of older, but not older, but like fully grown at least. They were just chill. Like they didn't jump all over me, which is a big thing to me because I hate dogs that jump all over you and are like super excited to see you. I mean, okay, cool, you're excited, but quit trying to jump on me.
Right. Yeah. Oh, it depends on training too.
It does, and I think the guy who trained these huskies really well because one of them just climbed up right beside me, sat next to me, and was like, just chilled next to me.
Hey,
I'm like, that's my kind of fucking dog. It's fucking. And I was like, put my arm around it. I'm like, I like you. I like you. You're not super invasive in my space. You're just here to let me know, hey, I'm here. If you want to pet me, I'm here.
Go ahead. I'm here if you want. My buddy Brian has a Alaskan Malamute.
Oh yeah.
And he's huge. Bruce is a big baby though.
Yeah.
I love Bruce. He's such a good dog.
I do like dogs that are big babies. Like
Me too.
Just.
That's why I tend to like bigger dogs.
Just like, please love me. That's all I want is just love me.
Was it about a month ago? Mike and I went to that pet supplies place.
Yeah.
Because they were doing a reptile show, and we're sitting there like talking to the dude about the snakes. That's when I bought my snake.
Yeah.
And this lady came in with this. She said that he was 6 months old, Saint Bernard pup, and his paws were like massive.
Fucking Saint Bernards, man, they're huge.
And it just wanted love. Like
Yeah.
it saw Mike and like took off after Mike and like rammed into him and like just flopped on his legs.
It's always so great when like a dog, like not knowing anybody in a room,
Yeah.
will just select somebody
Just like,
and be like,
you.
I love you and I want you to love me.
Yeah. Love me because I love you.
It's just so funny when they just select. Like
Yep.
right now, like I choose Mike.
Yeah, just like
I choose
ran
you.
to Mike and like ran, like it took Mike back a couple inches because he's like,
Oh, I bet. Yeah, Miranda also wants a Great Dane.
Oh, Great Danes are great, but
No.
they got a lot of leg problems. They got leg and knee
Exactly. I mean, one, I'm not gonna pay for fucking surgery, and two, I'm pretty sure they're pretty dumb dogs.
problems. Not really.
Unless I'm thinking Dobermans. No, I don't know.
Dobermans are a little
But no,
Great Danes are good dogs.
I don't want a Great Dane. Too big. I don't want a big dog. I want a medium-sized dog.
If I were to get a medium-sized dog, I'd get a Corgi.
I want a Shiba.
But they're hard to train. Shibas are very temperamental,
Yeah.
but
They're so funny though.
they are.
They're the meme dog.
The same guy, Brian, who has the Alaskan Malamute. Back in the day, he had a sheep named Petey, and Petey didn't like many people, but
Yeah.
he loved me. Like
Yeah.
I'd come over there and he would like avoid everyone else, but I'd be sitting on the couch and I'd look over and he'd be like, "You just kind of like rest on my lap." And I'd
Sup.
pet Petey.
Sup. Yeah. All right, you ready to take this home?
If you are, I am.
I'm ready.
Good looking.
I'm ready. I'm glad we could do this show tonight.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're able to do a show next week. Next week,
Oh shit! Plug that shit.
hopefully, as long as it doesn't get rescheduled again, we'll have my old band, Arcos. We're gonna
Be here.
We're gonna be talking some. They're gonna premiere some new songs. We're gonna talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. Maybe
Yeah.
plug some shows coming up.
Yeah. And the music they got out.
I'm excited. I'm excited to finally have my old band on here.
I'm excited to see Alan.
I'm excited to see Alan too. It's been a while.
Yeah, I'm out with Alan in a long time. It's gonna be a fun show.
He's been somebody I've wanted on this show for a very long time.
He's gonna fit the show just fine.
Doing this show for over 2 years now, and I've wanted him since the beginning. So, yeah, very excited for that show. Tune in next Wednesday.
I'll be there.
Roughly 5:30 on the Facebook, the YouTube, the Twitch. Facey Spaces. Yeah, check us out live. You know, we're every Wednesday now. Coming up, things might be changing in terms of when this is done, if it's live, if it's just audio, if it's bi-weekly. Things are still up in the air. It just depends on how things go with Miranda's work schedule, but you might not be hearing from me for a little while. Who knows? I don't even know right now, but I'm just fortunate. We're fortunate enough to get the next 2 weeks at least. So you might be hearing none of me and a lot of Dave and Tyler.
Who knows?
So
who knows? We miss you though. We'll miss you.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, if that's not the case, hopefully we can just bring Tyler in back in and, you know, keep you around.
Oh, I would love to stick around.
So who knows? I've officially named you like unofficial co-host. So
shucks.
Like, you're,
I love being a co-host. I love being Nick's co-host.
Oh yeah. Like if you're not an unofficial co-host, you're like an official rotating cast.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love being a part. I love doing this kind of stuff.
Like I think I like having you as a rotating cast. Patrick's great. Keegan was on quite a few episodes for a little while. Brandon Stone. He's been on here quite a bit. I've got some silly ideas for like little either segments or just extra content. Like I want to do his history show.
Yeah,
I mentioned that in the group.
Yeah.
In the group chat, I mentioned I want to do this history show, and it all spawned because John, who's been on the show a few times before, mostly on the Game of King Chair episodes, he was telling me some shit about I can't even remember. It was probably like Joan of Arc, and it's just history. He's a history nut. He knows every little detail about everything. He can tell you details about like the weapons they were using, and
nice.
And be or like he'll be watching a movie or something and be like, that's false. They didn't have that sort of
historically inaccurate.
Like, that's historically inaccurate. That weapon wasn't available for another 200 years. Or that ship. He is like obsessed with ships too. He's like, they didn't have those galleons until the fucking 1700s or some shit. I'm completely off, but I'm just saying it as an example. But no, he was telling me he was giving me history lessons about things that I vaguely knew about. Like I had heard about them, but I didn't know. And so, of course, me being the jackass I am like indulging him by asking him questions, and I am asking questions like an asshole, or I'm just making commentary like an asshole, and it's just it's driving it. It's
right.
Driving it along, and it's entertaining. I'm entertaining myself along with learning. So the learning itself is entertaining as well. And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, man, this would be fantastic if it was recorded, because people would learn things and it'd be fun. It'd just be fun.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
I want to do it. I had a name for it, and I can't remember it now, of course.
History with dudes.
History with dudes. Dudes with history. Nah, I'm just spitballing ideas. Hopefully people dig it. Yeah.
Well, I have a blast doing these podcasts. I love doing Dungeon with Dudes, get to hang out with my pals. I love doing this, hang out with my pal Dick.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it too. It's cathartic. It's a lot of it's a great release for me, because I don't really have many hobbies that I do. I play Monster Hunter. I work. I spend time with my family. I'm a husband and I'm a stepfather, and I work out. That's all I do. So this is the only hobby and it's such a fun hobby, because all I have to do is talk.
Yeah,
it's a passionate hobby, and it's just
you talk to people you like. Well, hopefully,
yeah. So it's just so much fun, and I'm so glad to be part of the Journey into Comics network, where we have so many awesome shows, and I'm glad that several of those shows are here in town, and I can either listen to them or be a part of them.
Birds with Dudes.
I get like Birds with Dudes and the D list hopefully soon.
Yes.
Then I got my show.
We're trying to get that nailed down.
Yeah.
It's going to be debuting soon. John and I need to we just need to pick a day, because I'm busy during the week a lot, and so I just need him and I just need to pick a day where we get a guest, or if it's just him and I doing it, we need to nail some shit down. But it's coming. The D list is coming. Good. I know I have episode 2, and I'm yeah. You already have 2 episodes. Yeah. I just need to mix it, do my thing to it, and send it over to Nate. I don't know. We need more guests on the show. Yeah. So, I guess that's it. That's all I got to say. Well, it's been fun, dude. It has been fun. Yeah. Glad you could come tonight. Of course, man. I'm glad we could do this show. I'm about to watch some wrestling here shortly. I'm about to edit this show and go get some Taco Bell. Oh, shit, Taco Bell? And then go to bed. Nice. Upload and go to bed, so... Nothing wrong with that. Again, this has been episode 110. Wow. 110. And Podcastrophe, this fantastic show, I think, where we just have fun. It's a good show. We just have fun with friends. We have a good time, good conversation. So if that is all, that is all. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, pal. And Dave? Yeah? Can you just try to make every day a big dick day? I'll try. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Please make every day a big dick day, guys. Later. Woke up this morning with my dick in my hand. Girl is to the right of me, just like I planned. It's gonna be a big dick day. 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 Big dick day. It's gonna be a big